Ambition. It's the quiet fire that wakes you up at 3 a.m., the voice that says not good enough when everyone else is applauding. Most of us live with a tame version of it, a whisper that pushes us toward better jobs, better lives, better version of ourselves. But in Whiplash, ambition isn't the whisper, it's a scream. Most people watch Whiplash and see a sports movie disguised as a jazz clinic. They see a villain in a black t-shirt and a protagonist with bleeding knuckles. But if we look closer, past the sweat and the shattered symbol, we see something much more terrifying. We see the birth of a monster. Today I don't want to talk about the movie alone, rather the psychology of the grades. I want to talk about the moment a human decides that being good is a death sentence and that sanity is a fair price to pay for immortality. Fletcher's thesis became the spine of the entire film. There are no two
words in the English language more harmful than good job.
On the surface, it's a justification for abuse, but psychologically, Fletcher is attacking a fundamental human need, the need for comfort. Most of us operate within the safety zone. We want to be talented, yes, but we also want to be loved. We want to go to dinner with our families, hang out with friends, find the warmth of a partner. We want to be balanced. Andrew Neiman starts the film as a person seeking balance. He practices, he's ambitious, but he's still human. Fletcher's role isn't to teach Andrew to play the drums. You don't get to Lincoln Center by learning rudiments. You get there by outlasting everyone else. Fletcher's true instruction is a psychological stripping away. He's looking for the Charlie Parker moment, the legendary symbol thrown at a young saxophonist's head. But here's the question the movie asks us. Did the symbol make Charlie Parker great, or did it just expose someone already willing to sacrifice everything? Watch the way Andrew's world shrink as the film progresses. The colors become colder, the room becomes smaller, the girl he liked becomes a distraction to be discarded with surgical coldness. Andrew stops playing because he loves music, he starts playing because he has to justify the pain he has already endured. Once you have bled on the kid, once you have crashed your car, fall back to the stage with a concussion, you cannot turn back.
Turn my pages, bitch!
Because if you turn back now, all that blood was for nothing. Andrew isn't a victim by the second act, he is a co-conspirator. By the time Andrew is mocking his cousins for their mediocre achievements in D3 football at the dinner table, he is already gone. He has adopted Fletcher's worldview. A life lived in the middle is a life wasted. He'd rather die broke and drunk at 34
and live to be rich and sober at 90 and nobody remember who I was.
It's a seductive, dangerous philosophy, and as viewers we find ourselves rooting for it. That's the trick. We want him to hit the tempo. We become Fletcher. We become the ones demanding the blood. The finale of Whiplash is often misrepresented as a triumph. Andrew takes control, he cues the band, he forces Fletcher to follow him. But look at the cost. In those final 9 minutes, Neiman ceases to be a person. He becomes an extension of the instrument. The caravan solo isn't a musical performance, it's a breakdown or perhaps a breakthrough. When Andrew and Fletcher lock eyes on those final moments, when Fletcher gives that tiny, almost invisible nod and Andrew smiles back, that is the most tragic moment in the whole movie. It is the moment the transformation is complete. Andrew has won, but he has lost everything else. He has found the only person in the world who understands his obsession, and that person is his abuser. They are now locked in a perfect toxic loop. Andrew doesn't need his father's hug anymore. He doesn't need the world's approval. He only needs the tempo. He is finally one of the greats, and he is utterly and profoundly alone. Maybe Fletcher was right. Maybe the most harmful words are good job. But maybe the most dangerous word is great.